Hello everybody, Flik here and welcome to a Let's Look At of Cosmonautica, a space trading adventure. This is by Chasing Carrot Games, or Carrots Games. This is the second game of theirs that I've covered in my Let's Look At series. The other one was Pressure, the top-down racing come shoot 'em up thing where you chase after the villains who stole your water. Anyway, this is very different. They describe it as a space trading and life simulation game and compare it to what you would get if you mashed together aspects of The Sims and Elite, which is a game I played as a child. Anyway, this is a pre-alpha build. So what does that mean? That means it's very rough around the edges. I've noticed some errors and we'll get into that, but do keep in mind pre-alpha. This is proof of concept, helping to raise awareness of a Greenlight campaign, which actually has already been met at time of recording. They made it to Greenlight in 7 days, so there you go. But yes, pre-alpha. Not going to say it again, pre-alpha. I just said it again, didn't I? My bad. Let's jump into a new game and we'll go through the tutorial and I'll talk a little bit about it. The initial load is a little long, but after that it should be relatively quick. Once it decides to do this, there we go. So the tutorial is handled by our ship's AI. I'm going to say okay to the kind of stuff. It's just going over the fact that you're hungover. That's the long and the short of it. You are massively hungover. You did something horrible to your crew, so they all left. I don't know, maybe you defecated in their beds or something. I don't know. But either way, you pissed off your crew. You're now alone. You don't actually see yourself, but you have to be tasked with hiring another crew, doing jobs to earn money, and also you have a to-do list, etc. But we'll get into that. So we have to do the basics, the very basics first. So we have to provide accommodation for our crew, we have to provide a toilet for our crew, and we have to provide something where they can get something to eat. Fair enough. So this is what our ship looks like. We can zoom in, and I'm scrolling around using the mouse, just kind of holding the screen and dragging, etc. We only have these kind of blank rooms to place new rooms in, and some rooms require more than one slot, if you know what I mean. So you have to plan ahead of where you're going to put things, and I kind of messed up my first go through where I put things, so I'm going to think about it a bit better this time. Let's see what we can make. So let's go here and let's go to, oh, I was actually in the right place, buy rooms. So we definitely need a snack machine. And where am I going to put that? I'm going to put that, let me just think about this. I'm going to put that there and say finished, and that'll get created. And I'm actually going to buy the bigger bed and put it there. Press OK, and then we just need a toilet. Oh, there's actually a special fancy toilet. No, we're going for the basic one. We're going for a toilet level 1. It's going to be... Do I really want to put it next to a teleporter? That seems like a really bad idea. No, we'll put the toilet right at the bottom of the ship. So there we go. It's the computer being passively aggressive and sarcastic, but that's okay. So now we can see what our main mission is. There we are. So we want missions. We have to accept the mission Hollow Hut. So for that we need to start exploring the station, and different stations have different facilities. So let's see what this one's got. This guy is where you can buy stuff and then you want to take it to a different solar system and you can sell it for a profit. So very basic space trading. By the way, very much like Pressure, I love the design on the characters in this. They're very weird but also well made. This is clearly Bob, who's Merchant of the Month. That's where we were before. That was the shipyard to buy new rooms, etc. You can also buy whole new ships, and there is a combat mechanic, although I haven't actually experienced that. I managed to avoid combat entirely on my other playthrough before recording, which comprised of roughly 25 to half an hour, 25 minutes to half an hour I should say, and then it crashed, unfortunately. Right, so this is where you pick up missions to haul cargo around the universe. We've only got the one because this is the tutorial one, so we start in Gunjam and we're going to Sham Sharp. So we'll press accept. And the other thing here is where you hire crew members. Now we don't actually have a pilot. You need a pilot to go anywhere, so we're going to shop for a pilot. You're a pilot, but you look terrified of your own feet, so let's see if there's someone better. You look a bit more professional, I guess. Let me see what your stats are like. Yeah, the only thing you have lower is your need for the toilet, so if you need to go to the toilet less, that seems like a net positive. I could also get someone who's a higher tier of pilot. You're expensive though. No, we'll go for the human male atheist Homer Rutten level 1, no special stats, and we will hire him. There we go. So what is this talking about? Stats bar, promote your crew. Yeah, yes, you can promote your crew. They get more needs if you do that, but they also get more skills. Right, so if we go to here, and we can show our tasks. Now unfortunately these pictures flash. That's another glitch in this build. Again, it's a pre-alpha build, so that's to be expected. But when you go to a crew member, you have here their shifts, and you can alter them. So he's basically going to do piloting, then he's going to do more piloting, and then he can do whatever he like sleep, eat, poo, all those things. And then there's also specifics for what to do in a battle situation. He can only pilot, which is basically what you need. We can also look at our finances. Well, let's look at our missions. So we have to finish the Hollow Hut mission, which means we need to go to Sham Sharp. So we shall go to... Oh, I was in the right place. The solar system. There we are in Gunjam. There's Sham Sharp. So we'll press on it. This is taking into consideration, by the way, that they're orbiting the sun. So that's where it's going to end up by the time we get to it. They do not have a shipyard. It's going to take us 3 game days to get there. We're going to press travel and get going. Where's our crew member? Now, even though he is on piloting mode, he doesn't actually go down and pilot the whole time. You can still just move without him. Oh, there's 2. These are where like stuff you should pay attention to pops up. We'll just get rid of that. And I will put it on fast forward so we get there in reasonable speed. So you are kind of managing your crew as you get more. I think you can get 6 or 8 in total. You have to manage them during a crisis when you're being attacked. And just their day-to-day lives, they have to be accommodated for, having somewhere to sleep, somewhere to eat. So it's very Sims-like in that sense. Like for example, he just went for a crap and then he went to sleep. You also have to make sure everything in your ship stays repaired and also clean, because otherwise they'll get sick. That happens a lot. You need to expand your crew soon. A wise combination of skills is advised to maintain a working and clean ship and to be effective in all kinds of challenges. Be sure to organise your crew's shifts, keep duty and leisure balanced according to the circumstances on board. Also check your crew's needs and morale. So, for example, he's currently in leisure time, and the more these bars fill, the more they need that particular thing. So he's okay for basically everything currently, which is good. We can also go to the star map still while we're travelling, so we can see we're basically almost there at this point. While our pilot is sleeping, and go back to the ship again. And with the funds that we get for doing this very short mission, we can build some more things and probably hire some more crew too. You going back to pilot, are you? Yeah. So as I was saying, and have been saying constantly, because this is such an early build, I don't really have any prices or anything to give you at this point. Or there was a release date mentioned, but I can't remember offhand and I forgot to note it down, apologies. But you will get all that information, hopefully, on the Steam store page, or the Steam Greenlight page I should say, which will be linked below. As I say, it's already been greenlit, but you can still use it as a place to learn more about the game, see some trailers, and also talk with the devs directly if you have any questions. And it is hard to judge when a game is this early where it's going. I think it's a very interesting concept. The Sims is obviously a very popular type of game. Elite was a massively popular game back in the early 90s. So the mixture of the two, I can see it maybe actually doing well with a certain type of audience. A general audience, probably not, but you know, these are very early days, so it's hard to say. So we got 10 grand for doing that because it's a tutorial one, so it pays you more than you would normally. And we got the reward. It encourages us to invest said reward. So now it's going to teach us about the trading aspect, which is what I was mentioning. We go to the merchant, we buy something, we take it somewhere else, and we make a profit by selling it. But first we actually need to have a storage thing on our ship, I believe, right? Yeah, we need to acquire a cargo bay, but now there's a problem with that. There is no shipyard here, therefore we can't do it here. So what do? Well, first of all, I'm going to go back to the map, and we came from Gunjam, right? So let me look at Gunjam and say more info. They produce waste, but they consume water, energy, iron. So basically, if we bring them any of those things, we can make a profit selling it to them. Ah, but that's the thing. We're going to have to go there and get the storage upgrade first. That's annoying. Good to know. We're probably going to have to go back to Sham Sharp afterwards and bring them something they want. Water, energy, that's good for them. So basically the same two things. Before we go though, let's check if they have any crew that's worthwhile. Medic, low stamina, so he's going to get tired more often. For some reason he must just like have some kind of bowel disease because he needs a toilet a lot. I'm not sure why it's taking so long to load his... Oh! That is kind of freaky. Who else have we got? There are aliens, by the way. Who else have we got here? Oh, like that alien, for instance. Ah, we've got a bunch of pilots, but I don't need pilots. Do science. Oh, he's good at shooting. Ah, I don't have any... Oh, but he's massively expensive. Damn. Also, he's... Where is he? Why did that scroll... That scrolled up by itself, by the way. Another glitch, I guess. Oh, he's... Hey, I'm trying to look at the level 3 guy. Stop it. He needs hygiene. He needs exercise. Yeah, he has more needs because he has more skills. Alright. By the way, yes, try and ignore the dancing robot in the background. Wow, this person needs even more things. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to have to stick with low tier people, I think. Where is the medic that also had a little... Oh no, that's who I was looking at, wasn't it? Yeah, level 3. I can't afford to hire you. I guess we'll just get the weirdo medic. The only reason I want a medic is when I was playing it before, my crew was getting sick an awful lot. I know we don't have a medical bay yet, but we will once we go and get it. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to hire him. And that's all. I would have hired a cleaner, but they haven't got anyone. So, star map. Let's just head back to where we were, to Gunjam. It's going to take 4 days now because the planets have clearly moved, and we're going to go back to fast speed again. So our medic is basically going to be idle the entire time. He looks so weird. What does that say on that machine? Get out of the way, medic, so I can read it. Can you? You can't actually control people. Snack of the day: pink drink and hot dog, $3.98. Okay then. Yeah, so the medic is not going to be of use yet, but he will be. I should probably get rid of some of these pop-ups. Yeah, so our main mission is to acquire a cargo room and then do some trading, and then I'll move on to the next part of the tutorial. I will try and get through a bit more of the tutorial, assuming the game doesn't crash, although I think by now you've probably seen enough to decide whether this is something for you to keep your eye on or not. I don't know whether it has plans for early access or if it's going to go from... or release to a full version, I mean. But we'll see, I guess. And we should almost be there, I think, if we've gone fast speed. We are indeed. There we go. Right, so we need to upgrade our ship, please. Buy rooms. We need facilities, I think. Yes, a single storage unit for 300. And we're going to put it next to the toilet because I can. But we're going to skip a step because I want a hospital. Oh, you only sell a hospital level 2? Ah, I was kind of hoping for a hospital level 1. If there is one, actually, now that I think about it. We're going to put the hospital on the top floor. And finally, I know that the next tutorial step is about research, so I'm actually just going to buy a lab right now. That's going to leave us with one section. What am I going to put in that one section? We don't have a cleaner yet, so I could hire a cleaning bot. Let me just check if I can hire an actual cleaning person from this place. A medic. Don't need a medic. Oh, a repairer we could buy. You've got toilet needs as well. Bloody hell, what's going on here? Alright, we'll hire this lady. We'll hire her, so that's just got cleaning handled. So that means we can buy rooms and hire a repair... Wait, what did I buy? I've already forgotten if she was a cleaner or a repairer. She was a repairer, so we need a clean bot. Who'll just go around the place keeping things clean. Right, so now we can do what I was originally trying to do. We can go to Senfakor instead, I suppose. It'll only take 2 days actually, so they want iron and or medicine. Alrighty, so we'll go to the merchant. Let's fill up our storage with lots of iron. Oh, we can only afford 3? Can we? Oh no, it takes up more space. Or did he only have 3? He only had 3! What about energy? Oh, I like the SNES cartridge. Did they want tools as well? Let me check that quickly. Yes, alrighty. Oh. Oh no, the game crashed! Damn it. Well then. Let's see if I can just quickly load it back in and see if it's saved my game or not. It has, but it's not saved that I made it full screen, so let's just do that. Accept. Ah! No, it didn't save my game. That is unfortunate. Again, keep in mind it's an early build, so unfortunately it's to be expected. Another thing I forgot to bring up because I wasn't really paying much attention to the text is at present there's a lot of grammatical errors and spelling errors. It might just be that they're not English native speakers, I don't know, but that will hopefully be corrected as it goes on as well. As far as this current build goes, it's obviously glitchy, so it's hard to evaluate fairly. As a premise, I think it's very interesting and worth keeping an eye on. This video is going to be cut short as a result of that crash, unfortunately. Otherwise I would have to play through what you've just seen again, and I don't really want to do that. So, this was Cosmonautica, a very early pre-alpha build. It's by Chasing Carrots Games, and you can find out more at the link in the description box below, and it will point you to their Greenlight campaign, which is successful. But if you want more information, that is the first port of call I would suggest. And again, can't really say anything regarding release dates or pricing, but you may get that information there. So if you liked the video and want to help me out or a developer in a free way, please consider just leaving a like. It helps out a whole lot. My name has been Flik. Stay tuned for more gaming stuff. There will be another video live tonight, or maybe even before this one, to make up for the fact that it's short. Thank you for watching, and ta-ta for now.